Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. Je vais montrer toi comment tu peux trouver la dernière fraction pour cette semaine. This video is going to show you guys how to figure out that last question for the challenge question this week, which is having you guys figure out the fraction of batches sold. So, taking a look at my information here, we'll use the butter tart cookies as another example. Okay, so we have 10 batches made. But in those batches, we had 20 pieces in each batch. This is going to be important, okay? After doing our calculations earlier, we also had you guys choose the amount of pieces that you sold for each batch. And for this one, I had indicated that I had sold 156 pieces. Okay. Now, what we have to do is we have to figure out, of these 156 pieces, how many can be combined to equal a batch. Okay? Now, the common mistake is that you guys, or a lot of students, would just typically go to the number of pieces made, or number of batches made, and see how many times 10 can go into 156. I just want you guys to pause for 5 seconds and think about why that is a bad idea, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a hint. This number indicates how many pieces were sold. So I'll give you guys 10 seconds. Okay, so the reason why we have to make sure to use the number 20, which indicates pieces of batches, is because our total is represented as pieces sold. Not as batches sold, but as pieces sold. So, what we have to do now is we have to figure out how many pieces, total pieces, so like 20, go into 156. Okay? A couple of ways that you can do this, if you guys would like. What you can do is you could do 156, which is my total, divided by 20. Okay? Or another way that you could do it is you could skip count by 20 to figure out how many you have left over. So, 156 is my amount that I have, and 20 is the total for how many pieces are in a batch. Okay. I know from doing some mental math in my brain that 20 goes into 156 7 times to give me a total of 140. Okay. But I'm not fully at 156 yet. I still have, looks like I have 16 left over. Okay. So, looking at this information, we know that we have 7 wholes, or in this case, we've made 7 batches. So 7 is going to be my big number down here. Okay, my remainder was 16. Okay. And my denominator stayed the same, 20. Now looking at this fraction right here, because I know I am able to simplify a fraction, I can also simplify this fraction to, anyone want to take a guess? If I had 16 and 20, the greatest common factor is 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. And my fraction of batches sold is out of 10 batches, I sold 7 4/5. Or de 10, j'ai 7 4/5 that I sold. So there you go.